Hello basketball coaches and basketball players, my name is Alan from Al's Basketball Training, and today I'm going to show you some fantastic, easy basketball plays that you can run at the elementary school age group. Hey, welcome to the video. Just really quickly, I am trying my best to create an indoor basketball court. If you would like to help me out, my Patreon is below. So hello everyone, my name is Alan from Al's Basketball Training. If you're new to this channel, on this channel I show you basketball plays, drills, and skills. So if you like that stuff, hit that like button and subscribe. But today I am going to show you some really easy basketball plays that you can use from anywhere from grade 3 to like grade 8, and if you want you can even use it at a higher level if they're not very advanced. But again, these are very simple basketball plays, so let's keep that in mind. Let's get down to the clipboard and let's check out these basketball plays. So first in this basketball play, we're going to do having player 3 doing a high cut, player 2 doing a low cross cut, and what we're going to have is one of these two players being open. Now let's say, for example, player 1 passes to player 3. What we will do there now is player 5 is going to set a screen for player 4, who's going to use that screen and he's going to cut towards the rim, and what we're hoping for is a layup or a shot or a floater. Now the idea behind this play is whatever side this basketball goes to, it would have been the same for the other side. The post player, the high post player, goes and screens across. So for example, if player 1 was to pass to player 2, we would then have player 4 going across, setting a screen for player 5, who's going to cut towards the rim and again going in for a layup. So whichever side gets the ball, the post player screens for the opposite side. Now, I am personally a huge fan of the box offense. The reason is you can create mismatches against a man-to-man defense, but also because at the younger age group they do tend to switch a lot on defense, you can use that to the other team's advantage, or you can use that to your advantage that the other team is doing. So we are in this first play, we're going to start with our post players up top, and they're going to be screening down for players 3 and 2. Players 3 and 2 are going to pop up, and one of those two players should be open. Let's say player 3 was open. Well, let's say player 3 was open and they switched while the other side didn't switch. Well, now what's going to happen is player 4 and 3, that's going to be most likely a mismatch. So you're going to try your best to get player 4 the ball into the basket. Now, what's going to happen is, let's say they never switched. However, we have this side that did switch, but the ball went to this side. What we're going to do is just screen across. This doesn't have to be a very good screen because we kind of still want player 2 to come across. Player 5 will come across, get the ball, and go in for the layup. Either set a really strong screen where they have to either hopefully not switch, or set a very weak screen so that he comes over just so you can have that mismatch. Or you can just quite literally switch sides and have player 5 destroy the smaller player 2 in the post. Because at the grade 8 level, this player could be 6 feet tall and this player could be 4'2". That's a huge advantage. Use that to your advantage and score more points. This next play is again a very simple play. We're going to have player 2 setting a screen for player 1, and we're going to have player 4 setting a screen across for player 5. Player 1 is going to use that screen. Player 5 is going to use that screen. Player 1 could take the shot if he has a good shot. He could also drive towards the rim and take a mid-range. Or he could pass to player 5, who's probably going to be wide open in the post for an easy layup. This is a really great drill if you have a team that knows how to screen really well. You can get a lot of post players easy points in the post and a lot of players open shots if you have a team that can shoot the ball really well. Now this is what I call a stack offense. Again, very simple. What we are looking for is essentially just mid-range shots, and player 1 is going to call out a number or a player. Let's say we're going to call out player 3 and we're going to name him Kevin. Let's say K is for Kevin. He's going to call out stack K or stack 3 or stack Kevin or whatever. And player 3 is going to, he's Kevin. He's going to go in between players 4 and 5, and they are going to sandwich screen player 3. Player 3 blue is going to pop up, and that should be an open mid-range shot for player 3. Now what's going to happen is, let's say player 3 gets that ball and player 3 cheated and got through that screen. Well, what's going to happen now is basically something very simple. We're going to have player 2 now going, using player 4 and 5 as a screen again, but going underneath of the screen, popping out, and he should be open for the mid-range shot now as well. Now we're going to go back to the box offense, because this is a great drill as well, and it actually matches that stack play I ran just a few seconds ago. And what we're going to do is we're going to call, let's say, player 3 again. His name is Kevin. We're going to say stack Kevin. And what we're going to do here is, because he's up top, player 3 is going to use player 5 as a screen, and he may be open for the mid-range shot. Now let's say he can't shoot very well, or he had the defender fight through. We're now going to have player 2 pop through as well, using player 4 as a screen. And if he's open for the mid-range shot or a three-point shot, he could take it. But let's say he gets the ball and player 2 fought through and now he's covered. Well, we're going to have player 4 setting a screen up for player 5. This is almost like a clock. If you could call this box clock even. But basically, player 5 is going to use player 4 as a screen, cut towards the rim, and he's going to get the open layup from either player 3 or player 2. Now this is sort of like a bonus play. This is a play that works really, really well against a shorter team, or with a bigger team against a shorter team. But player 4 is going to go out. This is a high 1-4 offense. Set a screen or a back screen on player 5. He's going to go and cut towards the rim. What we're really hoping for is player 5 to get that ball for the layup. Now let's say he's not open. He's going to go and clear out. And then the next side, the other side, is going to run the exact same play. So let's say player 5 wasn't open, player 5 red fought through, player 4 is going to clear out, and player 3 is now going to use player 2 as a screen. Player 3 is going to cut through and he should be open. This is our second option. You can run this as a first or second option. It doesn't matter which side you run it on first or which players you run it for first, but this play works really well as well and gets you a lot of really easy layups, because, well, let's say they did play help defense. You've got 2 players open now for mid-range or three-point shots. So this play is very useful against many different types of offense or defenses. Anyways, guys, I hope that you have enjoyed. If you have, hit that like button, subscribe. I do post new videos every single day, so I'll see you guys again next time for another daily basketball video. And remember, I am trying my best to get an indoor basketball court to make better basketball skills videos, but also to allow me to train even more players. So to donate and help me out, click on that Patreon link down below, and I will even help you out by giving you support as well. By even with a $1 or $2 donation, you can still get your name on my videos. Anyways, I'll see you guys again next time in another daily basketball video. Now, I hope that makes sense, so make sure that your players know when you say down and back, that's going to be weave. And if you just say down, that's going to be just meaning that it's a fast break. You're going down and you're trying to score as fast as possible. Now, you could have a secondary coach standing at the rim to be able to set up some defense so that now there is a layup that is a little bit contested. You could do that as well, but that's up to you as a coach. Anyways, I hope that these drills help you and your team. If they do, hit that like button and subscribe, and I'll see you guys again tomorrow for another daily basketball video. Hello, so if you have liked this video, click over here to subscribe, or maybe over here, depending on which side I put it on. I don't know yet. Anyways, also the opposite direction or the opposite side is another video you may like. So I hope to see you again in one of those next videos. Yeah.